Hey guys, so I started the modifications to the pond filter. Um, Basically, I'm going to get rid of my swirl filter, which isn't it's it's okay, but it's not the easiest thing to clean and doesn't do the best job. And I'm going to replace it with a third one of these barrel filters. That's going to be a K3 static bed. So first step is make room in the cement pad for a another barrel. Um, all I did was use an old piece of fence, framed it out, made sure it was level, and then I also added a little lip or a step to it, so it's about an inch and a quarter below the first pad, and that way, when I stack up the cinder blocks, it'll have a little slope to it, like when it'll be staggered downwards. And that way, one can so the gravity feed will work a little bit better than it is right now, right? So yeah, about an inch and a quarter lower than the other one. All I did was go to Home Depot and picked up about 3 bags of this concrete mix. It was only $3 to $4 each, and I bought three. Ended up using only about two really, and so I have most of one bag left over. And as you can see, there's a decent amount of waste. I probably could have done a little better there, but for the most part, it's looking good so far. I'm gonna let it dry for a little bit, and then once that is done, I'm gonna disconnect one of the moving bed filter, put it somewhere else, um, and then add the third barrel. So, and what I'm trying to get rid of or gonna replace is basically the swirl filter that is next to my pond deck right here. Um, it's a 55-gallon drum that I actually dug into the ground. It works okay, gets clogged up all the time. It's really hard to actually flush out just because it's so far deep. I did put a bottom drain in there, but it never worked quite right. So I ended up manually sucking out the liquid in there with a pump to clean it out. But basically, I'm going to end up bypassing that and then using the K3 static bed as my primary uh, filter for the initial fines and getting rid of the larger particles. And then it'll go into the scrubbies, which will be the second barrel, and then the last barrel will stay the moving bed filter.